లండన్లో హ్యారీ పోటర్ మూవీ షూటింగ్ లొకేషన్స్ చూడాలంటే ఈ వీడియోని స్కిప్ చేయకుండా చూడండి. హాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, వెల్కమ్ టు అవర్ ఛానల్ సింపుల్ అండ్ డెలిషియస్ బై చెరుకూరి. సెంట్రల్ లండన్లో ఉన్న కింగ్ క్రాస్ స్టేషన్ నుంచి ఈ టూర్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది. కోచ్లో ఈ లొకేషన్స్ అన్నీ మేము తిరిగాము. మాతో వచ్చిన టూర్ గైడ్ సెంట్రల్ లండన్లో షూటింగ్ జరిగిన లొకేషన్స్ అన్నీ చూపించారు. ఈ హ్యారీ పోటర్ మూవీ లొకేషన్స్ వ్యూవింగ్కి మనం ముందుగా టికెట్స్ బుక్ చేసుకోవాలి ఆన్లైన్లో. వాకింగ్ టూర్ ఉంటుంది, కోచ్ టూర్ కూడా ఉంటుంది. మన కన్వీనియన్స్ని బట్టి ఏది కావాలో అది సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి.
Now, by the way, is all relatively new. As you can see, it's still in construction. This has been under construction for the last 7 years. A lot of what you're looking at around here, they are just on the cusp of actually really nice. If you're interested in the nightlife aspect of London, it's very, very, very cool here in the afternoon to late evening. And speaking of what we just saw again, obviously we just saw Grimmauld Place opening up. Some of you for the first time, unfortunately. Now, the way they designed that, because obviously it's CGI. That's all CGI. The room splitting out. They actually based it off a gutter. There's a single gutter on one of the houses, and that is actually where they then chose to split it. Because obviously, how do you do it otherwise? You can actually see the gutter in real life that actually inspired it. Obviously, a shame that you can't actually stop there because of its listed status. Eddie Redmayne fan, yeah? Eddie Redmayne fan. Yeah. Fair enough. But that's good because obviously there's also some fantastic beast stuff we'll see on the tour as well. So always nice to know that people have seen it. It's a sense. The best example is the Pirates of the Caribbean films. If you go back and watch the original trilogy of Pirates of the Caribbean, if you haven't watched them, I recommend them as well. Despite this being a Harry Potter tour, I thoroughly recommend them. But it's definitely as often as they could. Green screen technology has advanced to unprecedented levels now. So before, actors would literally look at a green screen and you'd have to pretend there was stuff there. Normally, now that building is quite interesting because it's actually, we can't really tell, but it's just slightly angled a bit like that. Rather than being completely straight, it's a little bit forward. This is because if you stand in front of it, it's meant to be more intimidating than other buildings. It's like it's looming over you. It was intentionally designed like that. In origin, definitely Swedish and Norwegian. What also features in the Philosopher's Stone is the unicorn. A unicorn is very, very important in the Philosopher's Stone, and that's one of the few mythical creatures that comes out of Britain, and exclusively Britain. The unicorn initially started in Britain. In the Chamber of Secrets then we have the basilisk, and the basilisk is Eastern, majority Eastern, and depending where it's from, it'll change its design. If you go to kind of parts of Central Asia, the basilisk actually looks more like a giant chicken. than a giant snake. In some interpretations, it you of course also have giants. Hagrid is half giant, and giants are known all over. Pretty much every continent in the world has its own mythology of giants, apart from America. If you were to go to Greece, for example, the remains of giants are actually said to So we are now starting to head into the financial district, the financial elements of London, financial part of London. Obviously, if you look out your left, you just have a lovely area there. That's a very nice pub, by the way. But if you was to walk straight this way as the crow flies, you would end up right on Liverpool Street, which is obviously a major part of the financial district in London. Did anyone ever watch Detective Pikachu? No? Yeah, YouTube fights beautiful.
this is Leadenhall Market. Now, Leadenhall is a supremial market, first established in 1321, making it very, very old. However, it's believed to actually be a bit older than that. Many believe that this is actually where the Romans would have traded from. When London was, of course, called Londinium, this is where it's believed they started trading from. In the 1400s, it had its first major overhaul by a chap called Dick Whittington. Familiar, but as we already saw on the coach, this is of course the staircase that they use in the Hogwarts sections of the movie. So this staircase,
Australia House. Now, none of us can actually go in. If you did go in, it would be exactly the same as what we just watched, minus the goblins. If, however, you were Australian and you had your Australian passport with you, you could literally just walk in and have a wander round.
Mr. Harry Potter has his key.
In the first film, I particularly remember the scene where Dan has to come up wanting access to him.
Right by here, to our left, we have KingCross station, which has nothing to do with Harry Potter. But do we have any James Bond fans on the coach? For anyone who is, Skyfall, the chase scene, it takes place down there when he's chasing Silver around. Now we are coming into Trafalgar Square, and there's not too much Harry Potter related stuff here, apart from the lions look so weird because when they were initially designing the statue, the sculptor, he used live lions from London Zoo, and the lion died while he was sculpting it, and it had rotted, so he had to use his own dog as reference for the back legs. So when you look at the lions, you'll see that they're actually incorrectly designed. And just on our right, you have a red bus, the T15. That is the model that inspired the night bus. So if that was purple, that would be the night bus. Now, obviously, I've never used the visitor entrance before. Should be fun. I'll just get my money. So it's 2016 and beyond. Or younger, you get charged basically for getting into your car. So say you have a BMW diesel from 2016, it'll cost you £30 every day just to get into your car and drive into London. It's actually very, very, very not many people are happy with it. For those who are on holiday and maybe not that familiar with London, if you look over the other side of the
Making the movie, it's not a particularly easy thing to do.
obviously there, your man saying that it's difficult to film at Piccadilly Circus. It is. Very few films have filmed there. There's actually been quite easy to film this since COVID, actually. Since lockdown, it has actually become easier to film there. One of the most notable films filmed at Piccadilly Circus before Harry Potter was An American Werewolf in London. For anyone who has seen that. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. It's an amazing film. But the werewolf comes out and runs about in Piccadilly Circus right at the end of the movie. Now that scene there is really cool in the movie because Harry, Ron and Hermione are kind of running about. Ron, actually, if you watch the subtle acting going on, Ron is the most scared. And again, yes, deja vu, this is Australia House again. We're looping round to head back to where we started.
Joking. I am Fred. It's Ron's first time to Hogwarts as well. Now all you've got to do is walk straight at the wall between platforms 9 and 10. So let's do it at a bit of a run if you're nervous. Good luck.
Most muggles aren't accustomed to seeing a flying tar. Right.
There we find the Hogwarts Express.
Which was originally called Alton Hall, built in 1937 by the Great Western Railway, having covered about just over 1 million miles in service. The early 70s she was bought and restored at a private site, and then the restoration was completed here at Carnforth, and she's operated ever since on the national network and been involved with the filming of the Harry Potter films.
Needed to be any more modern than 1950 something. That was the idea for the train. I'm sure J.K. Rowling described it as a steam train anyway.
చూశారు కదా, ఈ వీడియో మీకు నచ్చినట్టయితే లైక్ చేసి ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. ఫర్ మోర్ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ వీడియోస్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.